Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. We start off first in the tropics. I just want to give you a little heads up about Tropical Storm Ernesto. You'll probably hear about this quite a bit on the news and other locations. Ernesto is a rapidly developing tropical storm. It has strengthened over the past couple of hours. As of 8 a.m., the winds are up to 45 miles per hour, and it is looking a lot healthier than it was even earlier this morning. So, what's happening? Well, Ernesto is in a favorable environment for intensification, and it will continue to do so as it lifts northward through the Leeward Islands, the northern Leeward Islands, and heads towards the northern coast of Puerto Rico. The forecast from the National Hurricane Center takes Ernesto clipping the northern portion of Puerto Rico and then swinging northward. No threat to our neck of the woods. So that's certainly some good news. But plenty of heavy rainfall. So if you have any friends and family down by Puerto Rico or visiting the Leeward Islands, well, if you're in the Leeward Islands now, it's pretty nasty out there with some very heavy rainfall, and things are going to go downhill around Puerto Rico, looking for anywhere between 6 to 10 inches of rain. So there could be some mudslides and some nasty conditions. But the good news today is that there is very strong agreement that Ernesto, while intensifying into a hurricane, possibly even a major hurricane while moving towards Bermuda, the forecast is around 110, major hurricane status is 115. So yeah, it has the potential here of touching that strength while moving through Bermuda and then swinging out into the Atlantic. So if you have any plans to go down towards the Caribbean, you might want to wait until, I don't know, late November, December, because we are starting to heat up as we're moving into the heart of the hurricane season. Closer to home, though, it is absolutely beautiful. High pressure is in control, low humidity. Look at those temperatures in the mid to upper 50s over your northern interior, lower to mid 60s in your suburbs, mid 60s in your urban areas, with dew points in the 50s, touching 60 degrees on the shore. It can't get any better than this because, look, it is mid August, and these temperatures are wonderful, at least if you don't like heat and humidity. So, high pressure is going to remain in control today. There could be an isolated shower here and there. The reason why is because what we have is cold air aloft, and that's what sparked an isolated shower yesterday. So while the threat is very, very low, like below 10%, that 10% could produce a very brief heavy downpour for about 15, 20 minutes. So if you start to see a lot of cumulus building, just be aware of that. But for the most part, it's going to be a quiet day out there. On the infrared satellite picture, one of those short waves that are part of our pattern right now is passing to our south. You can see there's stronger lifting here around the Delmarva Peninsula. It's going to head on out. The rest of the weather pattern is pretty quiet, and it looks like it's going to remain that way all the way through the weekend. This feature right here will be approaching us by this weekend. Now, this is all because of a lot of cluster of thunderstorms, right? So it's not going to look like this, okay? But look for a period of showers this weekend. Not a washout, but more of a pest. And on the visible satellite picture, again, there's our scattered cloud cover. Overall, pretty nice heading into much of today. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Scattered cloud cover. Look for high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast. For tonight into tomorrow morning, clear skies, low humidity, low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. And in your urban areas for tomorrow afternoon, sky cloud cover again. Watch out for one of those isolated showers. Other than that, pretty quiet with high temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast. On Thursday, rinse and repeat. High pressure and control, clear skies for the most part. Watch out for an isolated shower, maybe backing into Connecticut or Long Island. Keyword there is isolated, though, with temperatures ranging from the upper 50s to lower 60s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. High temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast. And guess what? Rinse and repeat on Friday. Same setup, isolated shower, a threat in the afternoon. Other than that, sky cloud cover with low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s and high temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior and lower to mid 80s along the coast. Now, for this weekend, we have a warm front that will move through Friday night into Saturday morning, and that's going to produce a few scattered showers. Not a washout, but certainly not the best weather conditions if you plan on heading to the beach, for example. And those scattered showers will hang around on Saturday. Again, not everyone will see them. A lot of people have just a mix of sun and clouds, but those showers will be capable of a brief heavy downpour at times. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. High temperatures generally in the upper 70s with a nice southeasterly wind. On Sunday, the cold front approaches with waves of showers, especially in the morning hours, becoming more scattered in the afternoon. It could be an isolated thunderstorm mixed in here as well. So your best conditions for outdoor activities really looks to be on Saturday. Sunday, a little bit higher threat for showers, but again, not a washout, okay? Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast, and high temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast. On Monday, a cold front hangs around the coastal waters with the threat for a few isolated, widely scattered showers. Look for temperatures to range from the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, lower 70s along the coast, and high temperatures ranging from the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast. And on Tuesday, high pressure will build in, but we still have a trough hanging around the coastal waters. So we're going to go with scattered cloud cover with an isolated shower threat. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s along the coast. High temperatures ranging from the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast. And I just want to point out over the next 7 days, and really you could take this all the way through the next 15 days based on some of the guidance, not one sign of any temperatures pushing at or over 90 degrees. Everyone is in the 70s and 80s as we move on through this forecast period. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is probably some of the best news I can give you, considering if you have to run your air conditioner all the time. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.